This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by none other than Al Siesta. Just announced IBA Pro 10 in Russia, homecoming show for yourself. Al, IBA Pro's back. Tell us about it.
My brother, nice to see you. Actually, both shows, IBA Pro 9 and 10, and potentially 11, but we haven't announced, and 12 as well. And the funniest thing, that 12th is on the 12th of certain month. So all good, man.
Nice.
9 and 10 been announced now. Yes.
Tell us about IBA Pro 9 first, then.
Right. Okay. So IBA 9 is a very tradey show. It's like a trade fight between Arthur Subkanhulov, who is a number 6 at IBF super featherweight. He's fighting Tigran Uzlan, who is number 15 at WBA. So they're both in top 15 different governing bodies. As a local affair, very Russian affair. In fact, Uzlan is an Armenian guy who lives in Russia. And Subkanhulov, I think maybe Bashkirian origin. Great fighters, but it's a connoisseur fight for trade fight, but very, very competitive and high quality fight. With a great undercard, there's a Silagin fighting Kiba Gonzalez, the guy from Venezuela, very strong guy. There's only a single loss, very strong guy, top 150 box rec. Really, really good test for Silagin because Silagin set to do big things next year. So nice tradie show. Very nice.
When is that? When is that?
26th of September, Ufa. Ufa is the city by the Ural Mountains in Ural region, is in mid-Russia. Not quite Siberia yet, but not Moscow either, right in the center of Russia. Yeah, so it's a nice show. They love their MMA. They love their wrestling, judo, bare knuckle, fight city. Really, really, really good city for martial arts and fight sports. So always sold out arena. The mayor of the city loves combat, lives and breathes combat. So perfect place to have that kind of event, you know.
And then just announced IBA Pro 10, October 6th in St.
St.
Petersburg.
Petersburg. St. Petersburg. Yeah.
Sergei Kuzmin is back
Yeah.
against Murad Khalidov. Uh,
Yeah.
so we all know Sergei Kuzmin. He's been in there with Bakoli. He's been in there with, I believe, Jerome Miller. He's been in there with top guys. Tell us a bit about Khalidov.
Kuzmin been there with David Price, I believe, as well, when David couldn't continue after the round 4. Khalidov, right, what can I tell you? Very controversial character. Russian public loves the guy. He was a big boxing promise in the amateurs and then was hanging out with the wrong crowd, gone inside for a long period of time, and came out a revived man, now working with youth, sending a clear message, religious guy, very clear cut now for a few years. And he's a killer, you know, in terms of like literally monster. Bare knuckle, I think he's 9-0 with 7 stoppages. Professional boxing 11-0 with 5 stoppages. He's done MMA 2-0 with 2 stoppages. He can bang, that guy. Real through and through throwback, hard fighter from Dagestan. So Murad Khalidov is not a stranger to a combat sports. And Kuzmin, although I favor Kuzmin on the technical ability, you never know because Khalidov can bang and he's really, really nippy fighter for the heavyweight. Quick hands, fast hands. Anything could happen there, you know?
Now, is this for an IBA Pro belt?
It's not. It's an 8-round IBA Pro contest.
Okay.
It's a great commercial fight because Khalidov is well known in bare knuckle scene, well known in MMA scene. So I'm doing sort of, we've got Misfits in the UK, but I'm doing something a little bit more serious, not to diminish Misfits. Misfits a bit more, but a bit more for novelty, isn't it? YouTube boxing. Here you've got 2 professional cross fight between martial artist and Khalidov, who's a boxer, by the way, but he's not a stranger to other types of combat, striking kind of sports, against Kuzmin, who is a really well-known amateur, great professional, stopped Joe Joyce in the amateurs and so on and so forth. We all know who Sergei Kuzmin is. He was with Andrei Rybinski for many years. I believe he's 38 now, at the end of his career. So is Murad Khalidov, almost 40. I think he's 38 or 39. But it captures the imagination of the Russian fan. On the undercard, co-main event is Georgi Chelaksayev, who is a number two Russian super lightweight contender. He is very, very highly rated, and sorry, He's highly rated. He's top 50. I think he's maybe 30, or maybe I need to look up. Maybe 25 in box track. Got a single loss or maybe two losses to a really good fighters. He is a very strong, not even gatekeeper. I'd say an elite professional. He is fighting against Surkhanian, who is an Armenian fighter from Sochi, who is slightly maybe past his career, but he looks great. He looks like a Mowgli, very strong guy. Guy comes out of jungle, can really fight, all or nothing type of fighter. Again, half trade, half commercial fight. And I choose my wild card for the third event. It's uh, the most famous fighter in Tajikistan. His name is Kamil Karate. You can look at his social media, very famous. I think he's almost million subscribers. And his name is Kamil Karate. He fought in Japan. He fought in the United States in various combat striking leagues. Now he's debuting in boxing, I believe. On my show, 4 rounder against someone else who called Ushu Master, another martial artist from MMA. Big fight, really, really big fight. And I've been asked to try something like this, to experiment with the crowds, with the gate, and kind of dilute a little bit from the connoisseur kind of vibe to get it more into the commercial. You know how we've done bare knuckle in Istanbul
Hmm.
alongside boxing. This is kind of my card now, I'm kind of trying to experiment, but I'm now trying to keep it at home with boxing. So if people want to fight, say, for example, he's an MMA guy and a bare knuckle guy, I give them a pair of gloves to sort the situation out, So it's all right. It's good trade show. Second one a bit bigger, and St. Petersburg is about 5,000 arena. Ufa is about 3,500. Nice shows. Again, I'm warming up into the kind of end of the season for the autumn and the winter, and we will announce something magnificently huge in December worldwide.
Now, we were all there in July in Istanbul. There was so many media outlets, so many big name boxers, Tyson Fury, Terence Crawford, Jarrell Miller was there. There's so
Derek
many,
Chisora, Roy
Chisora, Roy
Jones, Ben
Jones.
Whitaker, Vidal Riley, you name it, man. They all were there. Carl Froch. Great.
Exactly.
Great, man.
And it caused a lot of attention, a lot of headlines, a lot was going on. Tyson Fury announced he's going to come back. The
Yeah.
altercation-ish between Froch, Chisora, and Miller, it was all going off. So, are we going to expect similar names to be at this show in St. Petersburg? Have you reached out to anyone?
Not sure about St. Petersburg. It will be some local celebrities. We experimented with mascots. I've got this spectacular mascot that's going to go viral, I promise you. That mascot is going viral for the sheer size of that. I don't want to give anything away. You'll see it. It will be viral. Uh, we have something planned abroad in Dubai for the beginning of December. And a part of the program, there will be a professional boxing show, IBA Pro, and that will be celebrity based, kind of like it will be infested with celebrities. In fact, I can tell you that it will be probably bigger than Istanbul. Spectacular. I can't wait. They are now the main event. It's quite revolutionary for me because I did promote Sergey Kovalyov's farewell fight, and that was an incredible honor. Obviously, I had David Myris Bradis as a world champion, put some big world title fights, but that will be a heavyweight world title fight that I'm promoting. So I'm really excited, and the announcement is pending, but
Okay.
it's in works, and it's inevitably coming very soon. I can promise you.
Okay. Look forward to that announcement.
Yeah,
Al, just on the IBA, when we were
yeah.
there in Istanbul, Umar Kremlev was talking about bringing Tyson Fury back, fighting AJ for the IBA Pro belt. Uh, I think yesterday AJ called out Fury and said, "Look, we've got to now just make this happen next year." Uh, has there been any more talks about that fight with Mr. Kremlev?
We look, we could make that happen. I can tell you, definitely financially. we've got resources, we've got infrastructure. We have been overwhelmed with offers, suggestions, partnerships, and ideas from various parties. We need to be very careful to navigate through. The reason I'm saying that AJ Fury is so significant that in order to embark on something like this, we need to be ready, mentally ready, and we need to have all the partnerships in place. AJ is Matchroom DAZN. Tyson Fury is Queensbury and Top Rank. So none of those conversations haven't happened yet. So that's something we need to attend to, but the thought is on the back of our minds all the time.
Mm.
I can tell you that we've got so many things to do on the ground that to kind of start hovering in the skies is a little bit too early for us. But we have the power, we have resources, we have know-how, we have infrastructure. I can't see why in 2026 we can't do something very significant, something like that, you know.
Mm. Finally, Al, I can't let you go without talking about Saturday's massive fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford. Terence was obviously, like I mentioned, in Istanbul. I'm sure you would have spoke to him at some point about the Canelo fight. What did he tell you?
Listen, Terence is an incredibly quiet, confident individual. I think he is extremely comfortable with his ability. He knows who he is on the landscape of the earth, I believe. So, and the aura is incredible. He's a technician. He's a very smart guy. Yes, Canelo is strong. The size-wise, there's practically no difference between them. They're the same height. Yes, Canelo has a bit stockier figure, but the weight limits are there for the reason. So they will be similar of a similar weight. Maybe on the night, Canelo will have some advantage, but that's irrelevant. It won't be in tons. Yeah, so I'm a fence sitter here, honestly. I just want to enjoy my boxing, watch the fight. Who do I fancy? Maybe I fancy a bit Crawford a bit more because I'm a boxing connoisseur. Can Crawford punch hard? Yes, he can. He has one punch knockout power. We've seen it with Avanesyan, Kell Brook, and so on and so forth. He can punch. Um, is Canelo dangerous? Yes. Is Canelo faster than Crawford? I don't know. Um, Very interesting. It's unbelievable fight. It's a great fight to capture guys on the prime of their career. Somehow they managed to find a weight where they're both comfortable at. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Mm.
Who are you rooting for?
Keep changing my mind. 1 minute I'm Canelo, 1 minute I'm Crawford.
Right
You can
now,
see
at the
so many
second.
scenarios.
Right now, at the second.
At the
Go ahead.
second, probably Canelo in a very close decision.
Okay, so you see in Canelo, right? So you see in Canelo outboxing Crawford.
No, I just feel like he will probably have the experience and probably the. I just question whether Crawford's stamina will hold for the last, say, 3 rounds. Where will the extra weight sort of slow him down? That'd be my thing. But like you say, can he take Canelo's punch? I don't know.
Yeah, so Canelo is pressurizing. He's working as an offender, yeah.
Mhm.
Crawford slightly more on the back foot,
Yep.
more slicker, more technical, turning southpaw, switching, finding the holes, a bit Matt Dreamov situation, yeah.
Hmm.
And something like this you envisaging?
But I feel like Crawford has to exchange at some point. He can't win the fight just by trying to. Well, he could maybe, but I think he's got to push him back like Dimitri Bivol did.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, when I'm thinking about this fight, I'm thinking what Virgil Ortiz would have done to both of them. I mean, it's quite interesting one because the guy got lots of bollocks, too much, and he goes forward and he doesn't know how to go back, and he put Madrimov on the back foot, which Crawford couldn't. And this is kind of, if you analyze him from this point of view, you kind of fancy Canelo, isn't it, in the fight? But then you never know this sneaky Crawford
Did you speak to him
finding
about the
finding the
fight?
hole and catching you right on the button when you're least expecting. and then next thing you're all wobbly on the chicken legs, and he just goes at you, and you're getting waved off. I don't know. It's very interesting. Listen, can Crawford be down? Absolutely. We've seen it with Kavaliauskas. Unless he prepared something. Yes, Canelo is favorite in the fight, definitely. When you're thinking analytically, he's a definitely reasonable favorite, isn't he?
Wait, so if Canelo did go down with a shot he didn't see coming, would you be absolutely shocked or not?
No, no, no. Because do you remember he's been wobbled in the early of his career? He survived. I don't remember who it was against. He was surviving for the dear life. I don't remember what it was, but he was at welterweight then. He was a youngster. He was 18 or 19 years of age. But I won't be surprised, brother. I won't be surprised. But Canelo is favorite, and Crawford got nothing to lose really, apart from his legacy and the name and his zero. So all eyes on Crawford.
Absolutely. All eyes on IBA Pro coming
Mm,
up.
mm, 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 mm.
September 26th, IBA Pro 9, and then October the
The
6th,
six,
IBA Pro 10
row
in
10. We're
St.
doing this
Petersburg.
UFC thing.
I
9,
like
10,
it.
11, 12, 13, 14. Hopefully we'll be here, IBA
100.
Pro 77.
100.
Absolutely, 100. And I wanted to celebrate the 10th one in St. Petersburg. I might do it. That's for
I'm
Moscow.
sure you know where to
Moscow.
celebrate.
Absolutely, absolutely. Trust me. You've seen, we know how to celebrate, don't we?
Absolutely. Al, enjoy the rest of your day, and
Brother,
I'll
thank you. My
speak to you
pleasure.
soon.
Thank you for finding time.